Hey, how you doing today? We're going to learn how to make a homemade latte. The first thing you want to do is you want to get a highly concentrated coffee, which can normally be done with an espresso maker or a French press, but you can do this with a regular coffee pot. Here I just added about a quarter cup of coffee grounds to 16 ounces of water. What that's going to do is that's going to give me a real hot concentrated coffee. It's going to smell really strong when it comes off too. The next step we're going to do is we're going to get the milk ready. When it comes to a latte, you want to remember that you want roughly 50% milk to 50% coffee for lattes. Depending on the type of drink you're making, you can kind of do more or less, and then you're going to start getting to different definitions. But here you saw that I only put a little bit more than half a cup. Following that, I put a little bit of sugar. You can use some stevia or whatever other sweeteners you might use. It's going to help give it a little bit of flavor. And for about $10 at the grocery store, you can pick up a milk frother, which will help froth that up and give you a nice foamy head at the top of that. But if you don't want to use that, that's not a problem. You can simply close the lid of a mason jar and you just shake the heck out of it. After you give it a good shake for a little while, you're going to notice that your volume is doubled and it's mostly froth at that point. After that, you're going to want to throw it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. That's going to solidify all of that foam and warm up your milk and get it ready. Here you see when I pull it out, those bubbles are kind of larger and you're going to lose a lot of volume, but that's not a problem. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to add our coffee. Here I'm just pouring it directly into it, and you're going to see that it goes from a nice dark coffee. The whole thing's going to turn to a caramel color. If you were to have something like a caramel sauce or something additional to change the flavor of your coffee, this is the point where you would add it most definitely to the drink. You can line the sides with the caramel sauce, and that would help it mix in more evenly. There's a lot of things you can do here. The only thing I'm going to do here, though, is I'm going to take a little bit of cinnamon, and I'm just going to sprinkle it on the top. That's going to give it a little bit of a garnish and give me a little bit of a... Now, the coffee's ready. You give it to the dog, and she's ready to start the day.